Hello and welcome, guys, to another edition of Johnny Davis Live. Oh my goodness, I tell you, we have a fantastic show lined up for you here today where we're going to be talking to several people who are going to be fighting in our United States title tournament that's coming up for number one. We'll talk about that just a little bit. Hey, but for right now, hope you guys will join in, kind of buckle in. We're going to have a good time. There's a lot of people going to be hopefully coming on, and we are going to be talking to them as well. So we just got to make sure that we're able to, bring them on camera and be able to have a great time and go from there. So, all right, so I see a couple of people coming on board right now. Let's get right into it, guys, because we got a pretty long show there. Okay, so here we go. Tomorrow, Asa Tempao. Now, he's in China. Right, so it's a little bit off, but it's tomorrow night. He's fighting in China on the Glory show, Glory Kickboxing. And on that show, in that event, it's going to actually be shown tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock a.m. on ESPN News. So he has a huge fight over there tomorrow. I know he's excited about it. And we're wishing him all the skill in the world. Hopefully he's going to be successful in that fight. He's in great shape. He's looking good. And hopefully we'll be able to talk with him a little bit more following, the fight. So check it out on ESPN News tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So he's the first fight on that show, on the Glory show. So you want to definitely check that out. ESPN News. Watch Asa Tempao do his thing on Glory Kickboxing. So we're wishing him all skill and luck, everything he needs. So hopefully he'll come out victorious. Either way, he's going to learn a lot. That's the thing about fighting, guys. Fighting, you go out there, you give it 110%, win, lose, or draw. You just give it all you got, and hopefully it works out for you. That's what it's all about. So we're wishing him, the best tomorrow. He's got a tough opponent, as always. We're also going to be talking a little bit more about the East Coast Classic. It's coming up. We have a huge deadline coming up on that on Monday. We'll be also speaking with Miss Lillie Helton and Miss Jennifer Waters today, two United States contenders who are fighting for that title on October 6th in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So we're hoping to be able to bring them on, and we will go from there. Also, we have a big announcement. This other interview that we have coming up, a super legend in our sport, guys. So excited to be able to get this interview. I think it's going to be next weekend, but I will let you know for sure, and I'll tell you who that is at the end of this show. So it's going to be interesting. But one of the legends, and I have some information on him I think is going to blow people away, is in a good way, about the great contributions that he's made to the sport, even to Glory Kickboxing, and you guys probably don't even know it. So I'm excited. It always takes a little bit of research, right? I think you're going to be really excited to hear this. I know the Glory guys are probably saying, what is he talking about? You'll find out once I interview this person, hopefully next week. He's a legend, and you're going to be very surprised. I think many of you, maybe some of you, will not be. Okay, so let's talk about the IKF East Coast Classic really quick. IKF East Coast Classic is October 5th and 6th. Registration is currently going on now at akpromotions.org. It's for men, women, and children, juniors, right? You can be 7 and up. Listen, it's unique because it's one ring. It's a one-ring event. You have lights, cameras, food, music. We try to really set it up for you, kind of like a Las Vegas type event for these fighters. It's really first class. We even do fog, right? So it's a lot of fun. Registration is going on now, akpromotions.org. Hope you guys are definitely get registered for that event. Now listen, right now it's only $55 to register. It's probably the cheapest event out there. $55 to register. But Monday is going to go up, right? About $10. So if you want to get on, you want to get in, you should go ahead and do that by Monday night, right? 11:59 or 12, right? It's going to go up. So you want to make sure you go ahead and get registered for that event. We have beautiful championship. This is for the novice division. Some nice cups for the novice division. They're actually pretty big, pretty nice. We have we got a different color for the belt, but we use these undisputed championship belts here. So they're different colors, really nice, weighted. But we got a special color for you this year. I got so many choices in the colors and everything that I don't know what I'm going with. I have some ideas, but if you have some suggestions about what color that I should go with this year, just shoot it to me. Maybe I'll take you up on it. All right, the other thing, everybody gets a nice medal, of course, who are entering the event. But listen, first deadline is coming up. First of 3 deadlines is coming up on Monday. So you want to make sure you get registered. akpromotions.org right now is only $55 plus, whatever kind of service fees on there. We also want to thank some of our sponsors, Adam Link, ambulance services, guys. They always are there. You're making sure that we need them. Hopefully we never do, but if we do need them, they're there to definitely help serve us. Dr. Lucas, also our chief physician there, Dr. John Lucas, who also be there taking care of the fighters. So many good things. Also sponsors like Blackout Gear, BizCom, Lola Land Photography will also be there, and also Eastern Offset Printers, who are my actual official corporate sponsors and printers for all of my things. So we want to make sure that, we give them kudos and support them as well. We recommend that everybody goes ahead now and get their reservations at the Crown Reef Conference Center there in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Call in as soon as you can to reserve those rooms. That place normally sells out because they have other things going on too. We have a pretty good event there too. We sell quite a few room nights, but go ahead and get your room reserved. 843-626-8077 is the number. You want to hurry up before they sell out. Okay, all right. So listen. So on Friday night, we have super fights on that Friday night, October the 6th. On October the 5th. On October the 6th, of course, we have a whole day of tournament of fights. And then that night we have another super fight. Now that Saturday night is just going to be something crazy. Both nights are going to be outstanding, right? East Coast Classic titles. We have a junior United States title fight on the 6th. We have the IKF Junior Featherweight Champion, Angel Carranza out of Puerto Rico. And on his tail is going to be Travis LaPrairie of Virginia Beach, Virginia. He's in there. We had a newcomer come in, Daniel Diaz out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I hear some chatter of this other person trying to come in, but you know what? I don't know yet, so we'll wait and see if they come. We know that is no joke. That Angel Carranza, our U.S. champion, is no joke. The boy, young man, it's only, 16, 17 years old, very talented, very good. So you guys need to be prepared for a war on that, okay? So those other 2 fighters are good too. They're coming to get him, but hey, Angel's good. He's a champion for a reason. If you can take that title from him, hey, come and do it. That's what I said. October 6th, also, we have the men's 147 certified IKF United States welterweight championship. Our current champion is Mr. Luis Morales. He's out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Really talented fighter. But on his behind right now, there are 3 other guys who are coming for him, and they think they can beat him. Now, Luis tells me he's going to walk away with that title. That's what he says. These other 2 guys, Sebastian Rivera, who is a military officer, I believe. I think he's somewhere in Florida right now, stationed there. Ethan Geffen out of Queens, New York. And then we got Ryan Hoover. He's out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Those guys are coming for Luis, right? So that is just going to be an action-packed fight as well. Now, we're going to be talking about the ladies because we're going to be interviewing them here shortly as they are going to, be a couple of them hopefully going to be coming on with me. I want to thank my sponsors, Eastern Offset Printing, for being a part of this show and helping me do what I do. We're hoping that we're going to bring on more sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, guys, not only do we need sponsorship, to do what we do, but some of the fighters, I was thinking about Asa 10-pound. I know he could use sponsors to all the traveling and things, and I know that Glory takes care of him, but you know what? These fighters need your support and they need your sponsorship. So if you can ever support them or support us, I'm sure all of us would definitely appreciate it. It's about growing the sport. It's about taking it to another level. We have a great sport. So we do need your support. So I want to make sure I say that. Speaking of Asa, once again, though, we are going to be talking to Jennifer Waters, and we're going to be talking to Miss Lillie Helton. Coral Carnicelli, who's our current atomweight champion, will be coming on at another time. Obviously, she's focused on her trainer, Asa, over in China right now, and who's going to be fighting on tomorrow night, right? So we'll be bringing on Coral at another time. So in the meantime, what we're going to try to do without any further ado, let me go back up here. Give me a second here, guys. As I told you, still working it out. See, can we bring on Ms. Lillie Helton? Let me just go back up here. I think that's all pop up. Okay, Helton should be coming on. She's out of Hazelwood, Missouri, guys, and she's coming. There she is, right there. How are you, Lillie?
Hey.
Hey, you doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fine, doing fine. Hey, tell me a little bit about what is going on in Hazelwood, Missouri.
Hazelwood, Missouri. That's where I live. My wife and I actually just moved here in January from Bloomington, Illinois,
Awesome.
where I first started training. So we just moved up here. Been here about 6 months and really liking it.
So you've been in kickboxing for a minute, I would assume, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, I have.
Okay, so you're over there with Mr. Angrande. I always mess his name up. What is his name again, your trainer?
Drew Ingrain, I think is how you say it. He is one of the coaches at the gym. He's been the promoter through you for me. So
Right,
yeah.
right. Is he actually your trainer though?
He's one of the coaches at the gym. John Mattis, JP Mattis, is
Okay.
my current kickboxing coach at the Wolves Den.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the gym though. Tell me a little bit about what's going on there.
Yeah, the gym is awesome. We moved here actually for the gym in Bloomington. It's a small town. There's not a lot of fights, and I fought a lot in St. Louis. So we moved here for the training and the coaching. It's a great staff. There's a lot of high-level people. They have an MMA fighters out of that gym, and there's a big MMA program there, and that's also eventually a goal of mine. So I feel like I'm in the right hands, and they have amazing coaches and technique, and it's a really close family, and it's just really great place to be.
So you've been training in the sport of kickboxing and martial arts for quite a while?
I would say, yeah, I'm 24. I started right before I turned 21, so it's about 3 or 4 years.
About 3 or 4 years. Were you doing anything before then? Any other kind of training?
Nope, I was not. I wrestled in school and I did some swimming. I've always been kind of an athlete, but
Yeah.
I just walked in to get some fitness and stay fit, and I fell in love with it. So I've been doing it every day since.
Wow, well, you're moving up pretty fast because it looks like you've won quite a few championships already. Tell me a little bit about the championships that you've already won in kickboxing.
Yeah, so my first championship was the TBA Class C, 2016 Muay Thai Classics. It's in Iowa. It's a really big, awesome promotion.
Yes.
And I competed as a Class C novice, and I won as the first one. I continued to take some single fights, and eventually was offered a kickboxing title through Gateway Fighting Series in St. Louis.
Right.
I retained my belt through them and actually defended it once also. That promotion's no longer in St. Louis, so I'm not really fighting through them anymore. But I also recently, this is my newest one.
Oh, what's that? Okay, that looks nice.
It's a Han Squad title. I just fought for them, I think 3 weeks ago, and got that belt.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a 115 kickboxing match against another Waco North American champion, Andrea Elise. It's a really good opponent. And
you beat Andrea? I know Andrea. I know her. She's pretty good. She's over there with Chris. Is she still with Chris Beasley?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So she's pretty good. She actually early on fought on my cards over here. She's fought in the East Coast Classic tournament and everything. Good fighter. Well, that tells me something. That tells me you are pretty good.
Yeah, she's a good fighter.
Well, let me ask you a question now. You've been doing the unified rule. I noticed on your resume it has a lot about K1 style. I was kind of thinking you were more of a Muay Thai practitioner, but not so much. You're really kind of used to this, limited clinch and, leg kicks and things like that. To that fighting style, that's kind of like your forte, correct?
Well, I do have a lot of kickboxing fights, but
Mm,
my roots are Thai. Dan Chai Udikit is my trainer from back at home in Bloomington,
mm,
and I started Thai. There's not a lot of Thai fights in our area.
yeah.
I'd say about half of my fights are Thai. I've had some, tournament fights, and then
Mm,
I've also fought some single fights. So I love both. I love Thai and I love, standing and kickboxing. I can, I take whatever fight I can get. So whether it's Thai or kickboxing, I like it
mm.
both.
There's a lot of things a young lady can do that could be doing.
Yeah.
What is it about fighting that intrigues you?
Man, it's become a lifestyle for me. I started, to like it because I got fit and, I enjoyed hanging out with the people. But as I've gotten more invested to it, like I said, it's a lifestyle, and it's every day. It's what I do. So I'm here for the long run. I wake up, I train, I work, and then I go train, and it's almost a full-time job to me. And I just want to be the best and take everything that the sport has to offer for me.
Right, right. Well, I tell you one thing, I'm excited about you being in this event, and I'm very thankful for people like you who are willing to step it up, and to go for the challenge. A lot of people like to
Oh
stay
yeah.
in their backyard and they just want to fight. Oh, I'm a champion, and they fight, their brother or their sister, and I'm a champion. But people like you, who are stepping up to the plate and really, going out to get what you want. I really love that. I want to ask you a question. This is a certified IKF Flyweight Championship. That means that there's only one. There's not like a tournament title where, you're fighting, right? It's one champion. That's it. Does this feel a little bit different to you than maybe some of the other titles that you fought for?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is definitely my hardest challenge that I've been faced with. The girls in the bracket are killer. It's
Hmm.
clear that you have done, extensive work on finding the best of the best, and it's going to be hard fights, and it's an amazing opportunity. And yes, it is different. It's every fight is your next biggest one, but this is my next biggest one, and it's a great challenge, and I'm so excited for the opportunity.
What will it mean to you for you to win this title, though? What would it mean to you, your family, your friends, your gym, and all the work that you put in? What would it mean to you?
Man, it would mean everything. My friends and my wife and my training partners, my coaches, they put so much into my fight camps, just as much as me, if not more.
Right.
So winning this for them is obviously, yes, that would be amazing, but more for myself. I think this fight, um, I've I've fought a lot of hard fights, and a lot of people have been proud of me, and I've lost, and they've still been proud of me, and they're proud of me regardless. So
Yes,
win
of
or
course,
lose,
of course, of
they're proud of me. This is for myself. This is to test myself against, like you said, the best in the United States. Um, I believe I'm the best, and I'm excited to compete against the best that you found. And it's going to be an awesome accomplishment for myself and my team.
Well, let me tell you something, Lily. If fighting was easy, if it was easy, if it was something that you oh, I think I'm gonna be a fighter, everybody would be doing it, right? And that is not the case. It's very hard. It takes a lot of work. A lot of people don't appreciate all of the hard work that goes into the gym, and you have to eat differently. You have to get your sleep in. Everything is about the fight. You eat, sleep, drink. Everything is fighting. Right? And a
Yes.
lot of people just don't know. It's a unique person to be a fighter. I've always said that. Not trying to say I'm unique. Yeah, I guess I am though, right? Right? But so are you, and so are all the
Definitely.
women that are fighting in this particular tournament. Finally, I just want to say, do you have any words that you might want to say to your potential opponent? Since we really don't know who that is just yet, we just know that you got three women in there now. There is one slot left for another 115-pound woman who's qualified to fight. You have a message for those ladies?
My message is to be train hard and let's put on a show for all the fans and for you, and may the best woman win.
Wow, like it, like it. Lillie Helton, she's 9-1. She's all the way from Hazelwood, Missouri. Thank you so much for being on the show today, and I wish you all the luck and all the skill that you're going to need to do whatever you want to do. All right?
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Okay, you're welcome. See you soon. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now, thanks so much. Now, I got to figure out if Lillie, I don't know if you're going to stay there. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to bring on now our next contender, Miss Jennifer Waters. She's out of Augusta, Georgia. So let's see if we can find her and get her on, okay? See, I see Jennifer watching, but it's not giving me a tag there to say bring her on. Let me just see what's happening here. I can do an invite. I see her. I think they want you guys to fight on the air right now. So let's see. Let's see. So Lillie, what I'm gonna ask you to do is maybe hang up for a minute, right? And
Okay.
if you want to come back on, you can. And let me see if that's going to allow me to bring on Jennifer. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much. See you soon. Bring her on. Let's see if that's gonna work. Oh, glasses there. Okay, where is Jennifer? I see everybody to add, but Jennifer. What is that? Well, Jennifer, what's going on with that? I see you there, but I don't see where we can add you. Maybe we might have to maybe bring you back on a second send you a new invite here. Let's see, where are you? 1 second. Yeah, we can see Jennifer watching, but it's just not allowing us to bring her on. Hold on 1 second. That was a fun interview. I like that. Let's see, where are we here? See, what it does, guys, it tells you all the people that you can actually bring onto the call, and you can only bring one person at a time, as what I've read so far, and it's not allowing me to bring on Jennifer right this minute. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, can I send Jennifer a new invitation and see if that'll work? Definitely want to go ahead and get her on here. Never said I was an expert at this either, but let's see what we got here. See if that's going to work. Okay, guys. All right. So it's not allowing me to bring on Jennifer. What we're going to have to do really quick here is probably go offline. I send in another invitation and let's see if we can bring, I know that it would only allow you to do one at a time as I know it now. But we're going to hang up for a second, guys, and we're going to send out another invitation to Jennifer. What do you say? Perhaps send request to join. Yeah, I see somebody's trying to give me a notice there, but you know what? I don't see where it says that. I appreciate you guys being on and appreciate the patience as we try to figure this out, but it normally has it on the bottom of their names. I could bring on Angela Willis, for example. Angela probably doesn't, she's with that team, but she probably doesn't want to come on and talk to us right now. All right, so what we'll do here, we're going to go off. But that was a great interview with Miss Lillie Helton and everything, so we'll just kind of do a part one and a part two. So in just a second there, we hope to be back on with Miss Jennifer Waters so she can talk about her fight in the IKF United States title fight coming up October 6th at the Crown Reef Conference Center in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Give us a second. We hope to be right back with you on Johnny Davis Live.